Make some noise on the topic of plenty of fish, Lauren Vidas.
How's everybody doing? Again, don't answer that question. My name's Lauren Vidas, and here I am at a pun competition where I find myself single once again. Other single people, right? Okay, it was like the Hunger Games out there before, where it was like, I volunteer as tribute. Anyway, the last few years of dating have been a titanic disaster. I've had a string of girlfriends that just weren't the right fit, and I'm talking about actual relationships and not just the people I used to hump back in the day. Now, I'm not one to usually talk about my exes. I have plenty of anemones already. But in looking for love, I think it's important to reflect on why things didn't work out. So I'm going to try to get really specific and articulate why these relationships floundered. Look, I will say this, I am not perfect. I have found myself on the Nautilus many a time. But this is a really critical part of my healing journey. The first girlfriend I broke up with because she smoked too much reefer. This girl would see weed and just have to smoke it. She was adrift, she lacked motivation, no purpose in life whatsoever. And our relationship really suffered as a result. She'd come home, smoke, and just conch out on the couch. I tried to intervene, urging her to cut back, but to no avail. And the worst part was, like, she gets so high, she just wouldn't even clean her house. I would even go as far to describe it as dungeon-esque. That deep groan is what I'm looking for, actually. This was really, really heartbreaking for me because I thought I was going to marry this girl. I went so far as to buy herring. But by the end, I couldn't fathom staying in this type of long-term relationship, and the breakup was rough. She cried and wailed, and as I walked out of the door for the last time to much clamoring, she screamed, "Foo-goo! Don't ever come back here." The next girlfriend I broke up with because she was far too shellfish. It was devastating because I really liked this girl. See, I need a partner who's generous, where everything's not just a quid pro quo. I don't care if you don't have a sand dollar to your name, but I just can't be with somebody who's just going to sponge off me the entire time, always looking to maximize your personal angler on every situation. You don't need to buy me fancy gifts, but would it krill you to unload the dishwasher? I'm an acts of service girly. Man, a tea in bed every now and then would be a really nice surprise. It doesn't take a lot, but over time, she played me for a clownfish, and I had to wave goodbye. My most current girlfriend I broke up with because she was a real fitness freak. She was obsessed with her muscles. She wanted a six-pack more than anything. This girl would not leave her ab alone. Yeah, no, she worked on her coral day long. And when you asked her, how did you get such an amazing six-pack, she'd be like, planktons. This is the worst part. So in addition to that, she was a runner too. Her goal was to beat the Armed Forces 5K record. She wanted to run a submarine time. So it ended up that we never spent any time together, and the last straw for me was that after all our talks about how much time she spent at the gym, she joined a new fitness class. You may have heard of it, Pure Barracuda. Look, I don't think I'm looking for much. Someone to cuddle with. Someone I can take out to the bar. Nickel and dimers do not apply. Indian. I guess it is better to not be tied down with the wrong person and just keep praying to God that the right lady will come into my life.